from Hungary, and San Martin, who did so well on the early laps, but we didn't see her later on in her race. Second half of the race, she faded back a little bit. So everything to play for. We'll give you as much information as we can. We got a bit of sun glare on our screen. In terms of boat colours, we've got Kolosvari in yellow. We've got Sklenar over there in the green. We've got somebody else, well, that's Stradum in the grey. Denmark in the yellow is Hinger. That's Reese in the black and white boat there, top of your screen from Hungary. She's another big contender, a winner, of course, in the first heat.
No, leave it there. There's the heartbeat you can hear, and as soon as the heartbeat stops, they hear ready, go. There's still a couple boats backing up, so there's at least 4 or 5, I think, so that heartbeat is going to be playing for a little bit longer. I think we can hear the drums of the Hungarians in the background, as expected. There's still about 4 boats backing up.
So the winners from the heats, the 2 Hungarians. Silver medals from the heats, Anderson from Denmark and Abbassia from Italy. Nervous times on the pontoon there. Stradum, Hinger, Sklenar over. One of the 2 Spaniards was Pioli. Away they go. It's going to be massive.
That's a good start from Italy, closest to us.
So there goes Zucker on the far side from Germany, as she did in the heats.
That's
Hauser. She's 3rd in the end. Italy making their way across. Debilio, white boat, red tips in 2nd at the moment. Great start from her also.
So we have two groups here. It's going to be interesting what they do as they come towards the turn.
A great ride down to the first turn for Hauser and Debilio in that main group on the right-hand side. Not sure, change of mind all over the place there.
I think sometimes you just have to stay where you are.
Yeah, San Martin in the light green boat, top of your shot. But Hauser is taking it to them at the moment, and that falls beautifully for Great Britain's Debilio. It doesn't get better than that. A ride to the first turn. Hungarians nowhere to be seen at the moment. Like I say, when it gets busy, things change.
Yes, 100%, but then we also saw from the first race that bottom turn also created quite a lot of chaos. And
Lucy Cullen again at the back there from Ireland.
Yeah,
this is great for me as a Great Britain fan. Dithering on the turn a little bit there, Debilio, but they're going to get round cleanly and away.
Hauser stamping her mark here.
Yeah.
She's actually had a brilliant turn coming around, almost making a little bit of a gap in the group behind her.
Chaos at the back. Kolosvari in all sorts of trouble there in the yellow.
Yeah, she definitely hasn't put herself in a good position, but let's see how she goes coming in around home knowledge.
Cullen at the back there as well. She would expect to be up the front. I mean, this doesn't get any better. So that's Reese making the chase back to Hauser. Reese, we would expect to be there. She won her heat.
Yeah, so she's definitely had a better start, and the way she's paddling now, she's got a lot of power on her blade. She's definitely charging down to catch
in the ascendancy.
German.
Here comes the yellow boat up the inside. That is mean looking in the background. That is someone on a mission.
Kolosvari is definitely paddling hard.
Does not want to be back there. She put herself there, and now she is trying to make up for it.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see who hangs on. And
Hauser, brilliant from her.
Yeah,
straight off the start, straight to the lead, and in absolutely no trouble. But Kolosvari creates a big train, a big taxi back to the front for somebody there.
And that's Abbassia from Italy also putting in a big effort.
Hey, there's your other German. Not gone so well for her. That's Lewalski.
She's doing a good move to try and get back in the middle of the dam. Who's it taking out first with Hungarian rates? Italy.
And
Great Britain.
And here comes
Poland,
Kolosvari. So much ground to make up. She did not expect to be here at this stage. And you have to hand it to Hauser.
Definitely. She's also run really well. She's looking controlled. She just has to get in.
Brilliant.
Powerful athlete.
Brilliant, closest to camera. She's going to get away well. Here comes Kolosvari. Still not in real contact with those front two.
Great camera angle. Really makes us feel like we're in with the action over there.
Rees and Hauser.
Germany and Hungary in the lead.
Oh my word. Lucy Cullen getting in. She would have hoped to be up the sharper end.
And then we've got Slovakia putting in, Czechia.
There's
makes it look more chaotic with the camera angle. There we have South Africa as well as Spain.
Dither in, and there's Dither in. That's Stradum in the grey boat. Here we go. Hauser still leads. From Rees, from Abasia, from Debilio, from Kolosvari.
Kolosvari has not given up. She's actually putting her nose a little bit inside so that when she comes around the turn, she's probably going to interval again.
Kolosvari's, she's round, she's inside, she's to the right of the Italian now, and she's going to make her way back to the front two, and you just want to get a lift with her.
100%. You can see the way she's paddling.
Abasia might make it with her. She's on her wash now.
She has to stay there for now, otherwise.
Oh no! Debilio comes across, and she's made it to. I think there was a slight coming together there. Neither Debilio tried to cut in on the Italian, and it was a day late and $1 short, and they've both come up short now. So somewhere in shot, we've got the yellow boat.
She's coming up wide, I think.
Yeah, she's going to the right of the finished pontoon. These two girls are going left. Rees has seen her, and she's made a run for it.
This is maybe some home ground knowledge that she's decided that she'd rather go on.
I think she just wanted out of the way for a minute. She can run in on those big waves. Still Hauser matches it with the two Hungarians. These two had a collision trying to get to the wash of the yellow boat of Kolosvari. I think that was an error of judgment from Debilio that caused that collision, and they both paid. Hauser struggling now to stay with those front two.
It'll be interesting to see if she does end up staying there and all the way
she's
through.
earned it. She should stay there now. I really hope she makes it. She took this race to the field.
She put the most pressure on the two Hungarian girls, so I think that it'll be amazing if she can. They're both paddling, two girls on a mission there. Super focused, almost 100% in time.
Everyone's hoping they're not in K2 later this weekend now, aren't they?
Our two heat winners.
Yeah, 2 heat winners +1 with Hauser. Hauser's still vulnerable on the final lap, I think.
She definitely is. She had a really good first portage, so I think I would back her to...
She's pushing up. She's pushing, just trying to make a bit of space for herself around this turn.
And
she needs to be paddling hard now.
She's on the inside, so she's in a favourable place. It's Kolosvari who needs to interval a little bit now, but we know that nothing's going to affect her. And she's on the inside coming back up.
Debilio and the Italian, again, a little bit of contact. Nothing too bad, though. Debilio 4th, Abasia 5th. Don't know who that is. There's a silhouette in 6th. I think it's Poland. I think it's going to be Rinkiewicz. I think that's going to be 257.
257. We'll see it a little bit better now on the screen where the sun's in a different angle.
Still, Germany. Kolosvari not relaxing really in there. That wave must be massive. I'm not saying anything by that. I'm just saying
she might be feeling the bounce off the concrete wall there, that she's not quite comfortable sitting on the tail wave, but she's definitely been put out of her comfort zone. So she hasn't been able to put her normal powerful stroke. Like you can see how Husser's paddling. She's a lot more in control because she hasn't been put completely out of her comfort zone.
I think Kolosvari needs to calm down for a minute. Just calm down, relax. While you've got that, you've got no option. You're not going anywhere.
Hopefully she will. She still has a little bit of time before this portage, and there's 3 girls away now, so I think that almost looks like a K2 again.
I desperately want Hauser to split these two somehow. I don't think she can win, but to split those two would be awesome. So I think that is Rinkiewicz and Abasia and Debilio.
That will be their group 2 coming in.
Group 3 just behind with Denmark. So portage 2, out gets Reese. Hauser out, up and away, all together.
Yeah, pretty much good takeouts for all 3 of them.
Come on, Hauser.
Hauser's holding her own there, definitely.
Yeah.
She's
running quite smoothly.
Yeah, holding her boat nicely. Kolosvari, I think, probably has put in a little bit too much effort than she needed to, but she's definitely still there and looking comfortable.
Oh, in goes Reese.
Oh,
Hauser is going to get away.
That's not ideal for her.
Oh, my word. And now we've got Kolosvari at the front, leading, and she's going to press on. You know she's going to press on. And maybe that's the break Hauser needed to split these 2.
Yeah, 100% if she stays there on the tail. Otherwise, we might have a string out of 3 athletes. But Kolosvari has done an incredible job. She's not going to look back now. She's got that focus. The gap opened up
for her. That was Reese's to lose. There's Sklenarova. This is group 3.
Great Britain, Denmark, Italy.
There's Reese on her own with half a boat full of water as well.
But she still actually, interestingly, had a little bit of time. She emptied and nobody else came back in contact with her.
Straight in.
So it's probably good she did empty a little bit, but hopefully she can pump out the last bit and hold on to that position without getting caught.
She's quite calm at this point.
I think she's realized that if she panics again, she'll fall out the other side.
Yeah. Here's the next group. Debilio leading that in 4th at the moment. Kolosvari, though, out the front and on her own.
Now you can see her stroke coming into her own.
She looks happy now.
She's got a longer stroke rate. This is how she was paddling in the heat.
Come on. Come on, Hauser.
Got that gap. So this will be interesting if Group 3 manages to work together and try and close in on one of them, or if this is going to be...
because Reese is too good in 3rd. Hauser's the vulnerable one, but Reese is a long way behind her. Kolosvari for the win, no doubt about that.
Reese just has to make sure that she has a smooth put-in on the next one. And it does seem like these 3 girls are paddling with the most urgency, even when we see from across the water. There's only one chaser that I can see is the British paddler, and the others almost seem to be happy with where they are. So 4th place is putting in a bit of an interval.
4th is Debilio from Great Britain. She is putting on a chase. She's not far behind Reese.
You can see the way she's paddling. She's definitely putting in more power on every stroke. Here's our leader, Kolosvari from Hungary. She's got that look that we saw in the heat.
She's got the look. Hauser, I don't think Hauser is going to be closed down. She's going to get silver medal, and I know it's only the first medal of the championship so far in the junior categories, but it's my favourite one so far as well.
They've definitely opened out with an exciting race, given us some entertainment for the start.
Just the way she went about it was fantastic. She took it to the field.
She knew she had to do that, though.
Yeah, but it's still knowing it and doing it are 2 very different things. And she's safe there, isn't she? I think that's a big gap.
I also think so. And she really did have consistent portages, so I think she mustn't. She's turning around just to see the distance, but
the gap behind Reese, I think, is growing rather than shrinking at the moment.
Yeah, so
she'll empty her boat out the portage, but I still don't think there's time to catch.
Hopefully she empties with a little bit of a run and doesn't stop completely.
Just been pushed wide on the turn by Miles, by somebody. That's Poland's Rinkiewicz, I think. It's leaving a bit of an opportunity, opened a bit of a door for the chase pair behind them. Hinger is behind there. There's 1, 2, 3, all in shot. Hauser can do with going closer to the edge. You need to follow.
Yeah, she does. She needs to use everything possible to ease her race up a little bit, but she's having a real great race. Kolasvari, woman on a mission.
I think she's allowed home if she doesn't win.
I'm sure her mom is not like that, although we really don't know, but I'd like to think that she's seen her mom as inspiration, and she's paddling really well. And definitely in a good position now, coming into the third and final portage of the K1 Women Junior Short Course. 3.6 kilometers, 3 portages.
She's not going to give it up from here. She's out
Definitely
her
not.
way.
Smooth takeout.
Big fan support, local favourite, obviously.
Her boat doesn't look like it has any water in, so she's definitely in a good position now. All she needs to do is put in nicely.
Untroubled. Nobody else even in sight. That's pretty ominous for the long course, I would say.
Yeah.
If she's in the long course, of course. I don't know. Haven't looked at the start list for that.
Also from Germany, also having a really good run. She's looking smooth, slowing it down a little bit in the put-in, but she actually can.
Bit of boat emptying for Reese, I think. That's why she's a bit late coming out, and the others are only just behind her.
Yeah, so she did waste a little bit of time, but I think that she realized that
carrying a boat full of water that far is a big ask.
Yeah, and you don't really want your arm to cramp up.
No.
So I think she's
Gotta
backing
be careful.
herself. There we
Got in
go.
well that time. Debilio in fourth.
They're definitely going to be chasing her down, but I'm quite sure she'll put in a huge interval now, because that's a big group behind her.
But it's only a few hundred meters to the finish now. I think Debilio will hold on to that fourth. It's a great result for her. This Glenna over her teammate. The other Italian, no, that's Abbasio. The other Italian that we've been talking about as Abbasio has been, we'll give you that in a minute.
Zuka.
Zuka. So apologies to Zuka and her friends and family. We've been misnaming your athlete for about 3K out of the 3.6.
This is a great shot, yeah, where you can see the gap between Kolasvari and Husa, Hungary to Germany. This is your...
So she's going to be quite pleased that she's won this, I reckon. Howzet is going to be even more pleased that she's come second, and Reese is going to be devastated.
No, she'll be a little bit sad, but at the same time she's on the podium.
Yeah.
But she hasn't had a faultless race. So, but neither did Kolasvari, but she definitely raced better after a little bit of a slow start. But she's head down, she's not slowing down, she's making sure that she wins this race. 15:54, so that's really interesting. It was definitely a faster race to earlier. The heats she won in 16:32. So the pace of this race was a lot faster. And there we have Husa coming through from Germany to take silver medal.
I love that. I love that performance. I loved how she took it to them. She wasn't scared of anyone.
Yeah, she was brave. That was an incredible race.
Reese in third. She'll be disappointed with how her day panned out, but she has got a medal.
She's still on the podium. And we have a big chase group coming through.
And it's going to be Debilio in fourth. Reese happy with her medal, it seems. Debilio should be really happy with fourth.
And that's Denmark.
Denmark.
It'll be Anderson from Denmark coming in fifth.
We've misnamed her for the whole thing as well. Then we got Italians and we got another Great Britain. It's
Klara Noskova. I definitely think the smile on Reese's face was
relief.
Yes, especially after making more than one mistake. When you get water in your boat and you have to empty, and then the second time you got to empty again, it's...
So Kolasvari. Well, we've got all sorts going on here. We've got Anderson in second on this list. That's not right, because Hauser was definitely second. Unless there's
but those times are 16. The winners were 15.
Oh, is that the heat? Are we going right back to the heats there? Final.
I might not have been updated yet.
See if we've got it further down. No, we've got no GPS on this. Hauser fantastic. Reese, unlucky, I think. But it was hard to see her. Yeah, Colosbar had already caught up, and it's hard to see anyone beating her, even from where she was.
She's definitely...
Reese, she's happy enough.
I think she's really happy.
Yeah.
I would be happy if I made a few mistakes and I still got on the podium. I think she still made a good race. And that's really nice to see the two Hungarian girls giving each other a big hug, that they're both on the podium. Some nice friendships and camaraderie between the medalists as they get their boats weighed. Our first junior medals for the competition.
Yeah, first ever winner. Quite appropriate that it's Kolosvari with her mum's history.
Yeah, I think it is
It's
really.
kind of cool that her daughter's the first one to win. Minutes only until our next one, which is obviously the junior men. My phone's overheated.
I think
we're having technological nightmare here today.
It's without this little bit of a breeze, it's definitely changed the temperature of what it says it is in the afternoon, with the sun quite high above us and a little bit of a glare on the screen. Still not.
Which is our excuse for misnaming a couple of the people.
Yeah.
Here's the start. I don't know if we can see Kolosvari. I don't think she's that first yellow boat across.
No,
that's the Danish.
No, she's... Yeah, we actually can't even see her
Can't
there
see
in
her
the
at all.
screen.
There she is at the back of that shot.
Yeah. I think she did use her knowledge of the course to come around there on the inside, if we see on the replay, on the inside.
But
and
no,
then
this is terrible. This is her out here, way out
she got
wide,
pushed to the side.
An absolute nightmare. So at this stage, Reese would have still fancied her chance of second, I think.
Yeah, it could have been a different race had she not.
This is it, isn't it? This is it here, in and out.
Yeah, and that happens so quickly.
Once it's going, there's no stopping it, is there? You think, yeah, why didn't she stop it?
But she was still quick. She jumped out fast, and then she slowed it down, got in to make sure that she didn't make another mistake, and managed to get away.
Yeah, and for Great Britain's Debilio there, she got that ride down to the first turn with Hauser.
Yes.
Totally out of trouble, totally unbothered.
She made sure she
and
had
made the most of that, and brilliant.
I think she can be happy with that as well.
Oh, very much so.
Oh, there we can see the shot of where
That's a lot of water, and she still hasn't emptied it all out.
But I think it was a good idea she
enough.
emptied on the last portage. She knew she had some time to do it. Sounds like they're getting the crowd going for the afternoon. It's getting a little bit festive.
It's full on Macarena as we speak. It's hard to sit still, to be fair, once that comes on. I've noticed you there, Bridget, just
watching me.
The old movements are kicking in, hands are going.
Getting into the excitement of the afternoon.
Yeah, foot tapping.
Well, I have to get excited. We have a South African in the junior race, in the next junior race, actually, too.
But he's not as good as the British guy, just saying.
So now we're going to have a race against each other. We'll see who comes out on top. But
there's your finish list. Kolasbari, Hauser, Rees, Debilio, Anderson, Zuka, Rinkiewicz, Abasius, Blennerova, and Mezerozova. That's your top 10. Then Hinger, Aspioli, Cullen, Kravchenko, Lindberg, Stenin, San Martin, Stradom, Flakova, and Lewowski, who took that swim on the first lap.